What are you sad about, Illustrious? What's that? Turn that sag upside down, or something like that. Good morning. Good morning. Get some of this going. Just to be clear, my goal is to start at 9 a.m., which it is still. I have been talking for some amount of time, and it remains that. So, what do we have here? Oh, was there a Twitch app redesign? Good morning, Alex. Good morning. I just saw your general message. I don't know, Illustrious. We did that last 100 pretty darn quickly. I don't know exactly how quickly, but it was pretty decent. Pretty speedy. Significantly, I think it was definitely our fastest 100 to date. Let me take a look and see if I can validate that. Yeah, I would say absolutely. What were we at here? Oh, that's average viewers. Okay, so our biggest time of growth was April to May. I think that was when the last spell launched in full release. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Let's see, what is the game that we have played most? Wait, is that actually true? No. Lies. So in the last year, our #1 game was Last Spell. Second was Baldur's Gate 3. Third was Darkest Dungeon. Fourth was Across the Obelisk. Fifth, Against the Storm. Then Spell Rogue. Okay. That just goes to show how much Across the Obelisk we played. But yeah, right now, in Lustrous, I have quite a list of things that I need to do, obviously, in IRL and otherwise, but I'm always willing to kick a little bit of time back to the stream. But let's get a run going while we're pondering. Yeah, indeed. Sam is late and will be like, this Across the Obelisk looks funny. Oh, what do we have here? Well, actually, what do we have here? We have a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, YouTube viewer. Let's get this party started. We got stuff to do today. So I officially took the time last night to get the last of the towers into my various spreadsheets. No plans yet. I think we'll see what we have on offer. I wouldn't mind getting the duelist out there again, which is always a bit spicy. SM team. What is that one? I'm curious. Oh, also, Illustrious. I think I got to the root of our stutters. So obviously that means we're gonna have a stutter-filled stream, but I think I found the offending app. Hello, Moth. Welcome. All right, I have no plan, but let's get on into this run and see what we do. See if we get an interesting trinket from our trinket buying, and we'll go from there. First of all, I guess we have memories, potentially.
And failure in ample portion.
Our leper could take a one for the team. Let's see. Our duelist. What are you doing, duelist? I don't think Lucky Break is worth anything. I don't mind Hot Bath. Over here. So I'm guessing that the one that is missing here is, in fact, it has to be damage. I don't mind putting damage on our leper. It seems like kind of a waste, though. Let's see. So you have small toy, HP. Do any of these? None of these really look good. I do think stress resist on Bray is worth the price of admission. So I will put lock in Hot Bath.
When all is lost, we cling to what we can remember.
Is the one where they add Lord to Leper? Well, so I am absolutely floored by the fact that we have heard radio silence from Red Hook. So technically we could put damage on the Leper. Yeah, I mean, we could put damage on the Leper. What are we going to put on the Leper if we don't put that? What's better? Positive banter could be okay. Death's Door resist. Yeah, I think I definitely want second chance. Yeah, it doesn't feel important. I'd like second chance. We could go Mother's Comfort. Or we could go Fresh Bread for just more HP. Kind of think Fresh Bread and second chance are the ways to go. Let's see what the working field offers us.
Is to make it real once.
No speed on the Leper in Lustrous because I don't want to make it harder to do reverberating redoubt plays.
A drop of sanity.
Thrilling Tablet is a bad omen, if nothing else.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction
Merchant's Guild is good.
and overcome it.
Healing Salve is nice. It's a little bit of assurance.
Every twinkling recollection is another emblem
Okay,
at
well,
our disposal.
I think... Yeah, I know, it's cursed. Slightly cursed. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Leper does best just with lots and lots of... Yeah, I don't think stun resist is good. All right, we'll hold off. I mean, kind of. I think you can still have a catastrophic defeat, but let's journey onward. We have to come up with a team.
To the maelstrom. It's
Oh, thank you for cursing us with that one. DM, gotta go damage? I don't really build my lepers that way. Where are we going? I think we're going to Obsession.
perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
I play poet lepers, DM, generally speaking.
Occupation.
I find the Tempest Lapper to be lackluster, like basically no matter what I do.
Anthropological values. But I sensed his designs extended well beyond the theoretical.
Thrilling Tablet means we have. He is such an incredible tank.
Crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light and welcome what help may come.
So I've been wanting to get back to All Reliable,
The very essence of existence.
the Rot Squad, but I don't think we'll do that today. Although we certainly could.
Perfection glints. Wicked.
Gosh, the Duelist is so hard to make it work. Blighttown is one of my favorite builds. I mean, we haven't done the Rot Squad in a while. Maybe we do a Rot Squad.
An undying
What memories do you have right now? I don't actually. You have 3. Why is it showing 4 in the background here? That's a bug, isn't it? Aren't you supposed to get one of these for each of them? Oh, I guess we've completed it, but we have a blank slot. That's what it is. All right. Ridiculous that you are a Tempest. Let's go for it. I missed the Rot Squad.
seen into the catacombs.
So Venom Drop is our Blighter. Hey, Santa, welcome on in. It is Sickening Silence, yes. So let's see. So we're going to have Alchemist, Venom Drop, Scourge, Poet. Rot Squad, Redux. Let's see. Pallone, you have not gotten any colors. Let's make you Iron Man. Give you a green theme. Give you... I like the vials, I think, for an alchemist. And then you look like you're a surgeon currently. I think I like the Plague Grenade satchel the most. Examine it, Flagellant? But why? What is the, from your perspective, why examine it? So let's see, changes punish. So Scourge, we're rocking more Blight. I mean, we're going for big Blight numbers, I think. So Examine it changes Sepsis. No, Examine is more of a... is all about, like, self-healing, isn't it? Is it really more damage? I just love Scourge so much. That and doesn't... Yeah, Scourge, if nothing else, for Deathless is just so insane. I don't think I can take that down. This team has really good bones. I do think using Repartee more could be on the list potentially. And get Thrilling Tablet and Death's Head. Add more skins. I'm sure they will in the future, and I think as soon as they release modding DM, they're gonna do that. People are gonna do that like crazy. Scourge is always the way to go. Can't turn down that Deathless heal. It's so good. So what is the combo? What is the combo from your perspective for the big damage on Examine It? It's just they take a lot more damage, and they convert that to health. But then I don't know if they have heals. But I'm willing to in the future consider it. But for now, this party is looking pretty sick. So let's get it going. I always enjoy the Rot Squad. It remains my favorite team. I love the Rot Squad and I love Shuffles. But Pallone, do you have a locked? No, we're still looking for. I think we're looking for a Breacher for Pallone. T-Hunter could use something. Rose has Tactical Thinker locked. I don't know if I like Tactical Thinker being locked. And actually, so we're looking to lock 3 perks here on this one. Oh, Repartee is self-only on this one. Okay, I thought it was targeted. This is a team that got you past Act 5. That is understandable. It's a pretty strong one. Now, we are super slow on RC. That's going to be interesting. Goodbye, ladies. I really am digging the Iron Man look. Yeah, I didn't realize that Repartee was not targetable in this second form. I'm very enamored by the steel leper look. It's doing work for me. Do we have Hugh on the bar? We need to get rid of Hugh for sure.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Let's see. Do we have Reflect currently? We don't have Reflect, so I guess I can use the second Solemnity though.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
I do. I remember, and it is all too painful a memory, Bray. I don't mind losing some damage on our Plague Doctor.
Push on to the inn.
And I guess we can
Rest and resupply await you.
put that there, that there. And we're off. Oh yeah, and we need to get... Ditch Hugh for Reflect. I think we need everything that we have here. You can swap in... We could grab Shadow Fade just to... Just in case we get ambushed. I think that could be reasonable. Wait, is it 2 stress on upgrade? I need to check that. I didn't think it was. I thought it stayed at 1.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
It is 2. Wow, okay. All right.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I posted it in Discord, but when you want to try a new game, I really suggest Star Renegades. I'm curious to see how you figure it out. Yeah, I'll make a note of it for sure. Okay, what are we up to here? So... We definitely want to buy the food. There's always Shambler spawn. We haven't done a Shambler spawn in a while. Do we want to shamble? This team also does well with Carrion Eater, for sure. You and your rabbits and Lustrous, I do not think that we rabbit. I think we go for little shambles. Where are we going?
The provinces and cantrevs
We're going to the feeder.
crumbling and undone.
We won't have a lot of agency to get that one. What's the what is the value proposition for Rabbit? Just more HP or more speed? Because the speed messes with things like Reverberating Redoubt, which is unfortunate. Do we have a negative that we want to get rid of? Melodophobic is pretty annoying. But probably not. Now we don't have great options for taking out the child. For now, we could go a little faster, but we have Melodophobic. think we grab that because it's cheap. And I think this will always get rid of Book Burner. But let's double check that. Yeah. They do go in order, so... All right, well, I think we're relatively good enough. What do we want here? We want Plague Grenade, presumably. And probably also Poison Dart. I think those are our damage dealers. So let's get going. We won't be able to avoid road battles. Shambler is equipped, right? Yes. Any other things we want to pick up here? No, I think we save. Well, I'll grab Greek Fire. The thinking on Greek Fire is simply that having those extra dime... I don't like buying... I don't like buying Stagecoach gear in Region 1 in Lustrous unless there's a real reason to, because if you get that early Hoarder, it is so... It's so difficult to get back to where you need to get baubles-wise. Alright, all things being equal, I guess it's just left path. Thanks for the whatnot. What do we got here? Is this, please, okay, I was like, please no Shambler right off the bat. But yeah, I rarely buy a Stagecoach gear in Region 1. I find that it's not particularly, they never make that big a difference, and I'd rather pick up, like, a defining trinket instead. Well, if my options are get nothing or get a trinket, I'll take the trinket.
An artifact of unparalleled power.
I think for now, this goes here. Coagulated bile is good. Is that what it's called? Corrupted bile gland, excuse me. Yeah, spawn does sometimes limit what you're going to get. Cultist counter is good. If we start getting some cultist trinkets, this run could get interesting.
The loathing whispers. The beautiful illusion that was the world. Fragmented.
So you're saying I can have a blind to go with this? Why not? Great dodge there. Kind of feel like Throne Dagger might be the better choice here. Nine for 3 turns? Thank you, Corrupted Bile Gland. Don't mind if I do. Ugh, double crit coming in is potentially a little bit spicy.
Well done.
Oh, I was really hoping that was going to put this guy on Death's Door.
The smallest smallest variable can make all the difference. Malaise, measured and steady.
And that right there is why we take the Scourge. In case there was any confusion.
A master stroke.
Good gravy. The dots. Glint has execute. I don't think there's much more we want to do. Oh, man. That was a weak hit.
A lesson taught.
Oh, Cosmic Slayer. How you doing? I mean, I hear you like hit points on your leper, so we put some hit points on your leper so they can have unlimited hit points while you're lepering.
When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instinct.
We're going to be a little broke for really taking advantage of the field hospital, but this guy's dead. He doesn't know it yet. Yep, -1 melodophobic for sure. That is a disgusting amount of goodness we're getting there. Like 9 dots just from one hit from an unupgraded Noxious Blast is something to fear.
Lethality writ large.
I'm gonna slow roll this just a touch. We're just shy. A little bit, Mr. Scrake. How are you doing? Didn't give me the Solemnity, but that's okay. We should get a battlefield medicine that the likes of which is rarely seen. Yep, that's a big battlefield medicine. Oh, Team Fortress 2. Oldie but a goodie. What's your favorite hat? I'm going to assume that the answer yes was in response to what's your favorite hat. That's the lore that I like. What are we sitting at? 25? Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of melodophobic. Although it is a single one, so we could also... Those are all pretty mild. Blundering is also quite awful. Oh, okay. So medicine chest we pick up. Too good not to. And then these actually stack. We'll still get rid of So it's between blundering and melodophobic. Melodophobic we can probably get rid of with a meditative totem or a T. Blundering's a little more buried. I'm going to get rid of blundering. That vulnerability is going to cause us to take a lot of damage. Let's see. Officers Yashanka is your favorite. Looking good for sure. All right, we go left, yeah, because we're gonna go. Well, we could go right and still make it back to the lair fight. Yeah, let's go right. Oh, the surgeon's table. We don't love fighting the surgeon.
They emptied their larders, gorging themselves as the world began to crumble.
This team does not love a surgeon fight. But we also won't shy away from one. Ooh, first round ghoul? Very unpleasant. Do we get the kill on you? Basically, no. No matter what. Wait, I removed blundering. Where did you get the... Where did... That was so weird. Where did... Didn't we remove blundering? Why did we still get the badness there? Like, we... Fair enough. Immediate howl. Yep. We also got the worries. You're extremely dead. We're not going to be able to kill this guy before anything happens, so I'm just going to do that. No, he had vulnerable at the beginning of this fight. That's what I'm saying, Illustrious. You're dead, you're dead. Okay. Yeah, we had vulnerable at the beginning of this fight in Lustrous. That was my point. Torches at 51. Oh, I thought we had the kill there already. Could have been the encounter. There's no modifier on the encounter. Oh, we should have killed this guy sooner, probably. But I wanted to get the taunt up. There goes the worries. Didn't really want to melt down right off the bat, but there it goes. Couldn't just be cool. That's going to be annoying to fix. Didn't really didn't really have a lot of options there. Oh, come on.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay, this guy's dead as long as the surgeon doesn't heal him. The surgeon probably heals him, if we're being honest. Really didn't want that meltdown. That's super annoying.
A breakthrough. Well done.
I should probably be opening with Magrain. Wow, only one of them has necrosis. That's unfortunate.
A deliberate and methodical approach.
The divination skill that the surgeon uses to attack his target and his own allies and even kill them. Since it scales off negative tokens, you can only... Oh, interesting. That is interesting. So we shouldn't be putting up taunts, is what you're saying. This is such an annoying fight for us with all the regen that he gets. Halcyon 6. Tell me more. I don't think I've even seen it.
Excellent work.
Yeah, maybe putting up taunt is a mistake on this fight. I never really thought about it that way, but
The enemy weakens and wanes.
oh, that didn't put you on Death's Door? I should have checked the numbers on that one.
Fight through the fatigue.
It's a Star Trek turn-based roguelite. Interesting.
Until the next test is put before you.
Do we want to go on? I mean, our leper with 101 HP and this seems kind of fun. But Polone's gonna have a lot of friendship to make. We're gonna need to find some touching dirges and get rid of melodophobic. Gotta love that. See, why? Okay, we got vulnerable again. First turn, we have vulnerable. Oh, we picked up Shattered Will. Ah. Love it. Oh, wait, I thought I checked that and we didn't pick up Shattered Will. Well, that's gonna be annoying.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Everybody's dead, so... Fish for crits, I guess. Yeah, I didn't see Shattered Will pop up when we got the meltdown. I was looking for it, too.
The smallest variable can make all.
And I feel like Mr. Scrake said something about Shattered Will. And I was like, nope, we dodged it. But now I'm feeling like we didn't. Well, at least it's not a shambler.
An academic's study.
Hello, Spartan.
The forbidden and the forgotten.
Combat items we go because we want the possibility of otherworldly fragments. Thank you. Probably save those for the boss. Nobody wants to go to the lair except me.
A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
We don't have a great way to reduce T-Hunter's stress, unless it just reduces on its own. Thank you, game. Okay, so let's check our combat gear. I don't think we need 2 sets of healing items. So I'll do that and that. We'll try to Pyrotechnic Dazzler somewhere useful. This may be a bit of a rough child. Not gonna lie. Oh, before we... And then the other thing that we should probably do is just for the child... Do you want to grab Bash? I always feel like I try and use Bash on this fight, and I'm like, hey, is it good? But we'll check it out again.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries? A master stroke.
Not right now, Rose. I'm gonna do this just to get rid of the vulnerable.
Steady yourself.
That was still a big hit for being I wonder how big that hit would have been if we had not been. Let's see. You got 13. All right, you're dead. I suspect we get this kill just with the Plague Grenade. Yeah. Come on now. Be nice and lustrous. We don't need those bad vibes. We don't need those bad vibes.
deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
All right, we're not going to get another... We're not going to get a Deathless here, so I might as well just do that. Ugh. Man, this first region, though, I will say, like, not pulling any punches. Bad hero comps, or bad enemy comps so far. Probably should have gotten rid of the vulnerables, but... This is gonna do some work on us for sure. Can't hit for 2 here. Unless we chop. Alright, let's remove one from the mix.
Measured and steady.
Okay, good resist. I guess we can do it that way. I just want to get the Deathless from our Flage before this ends. Hey Jeff, you are looking at it right now. Wait, why is this so little?
Relief comes rarely in these times.
I guess that's the oh, it's the flame? Yeah, you're correct. I forget how much the flame affects. Yeah, Act 3's low flame penalty is spooky sometimes. Alright, great stuff here. Bumper crop, no. But we like kitchen knives and we like poison ring, so we won't complain too much.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
We get the blind, which is awesome.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
The blind, it does nothing. Oh, come on with these resists. It's a fine target. I don't love them taking stress, but... the blinds are annoying for sure. To be on the safe side. Nah, we gotta keep it going. We have a heal here that I don't mind using.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
We kind of ran out of steam here. That's not great.
Well done.
We're gonna lose both the front ranks turns, so I need to keep the leper off death's door, or excuse me, the flagellant off death's door.
Agony.
This is a spicier fight than I was expecting it to be. We got some very bad resists initially there. That hurt us a bit. We just finish here.
Excellent work.
Yeah. All right. Kind of sloppy, but we got some good stuff out of that.
And blaze the trail to your redemption. The loathing of
Mine too, Vexia. Mine too. I love me some leper. I think we do this for now. Or we could put these on you. I think there's an argument for T-Hunter to get these. So I'm going to put them there for now. Yeah, not a great fight. We're definitely going to be struggling a bit with relationships as we kind of go here. Just got this game, have like 1.6 hours in it. Any tips or things I should be prioritizing as a new player? Have some experience with Slay the Spire, but that's really the only similar game I've played. Ooh. I think Essential Wave, the primary thing I would say is like enjoy the ride. I know that's kind of like a terrible answer to that question, but like there's just a huge amount of learning. Generally speaking, I would say that one tip is that removing an enemy from the fight is almost always the best course of action. So, so if you have a lot of options and one of them removes an enemy, removing an enemy is a big advantage that you can gain. Learn the heroes and their skills is always a very smart plan. Get familiar with your heroes. Yeah. Characters are disposable. Eventually you'll start to get memories, and maybe that will change a little bit. But yeah, initially don't take it personally if occasionally things die. That's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, Act 3, the minus healing is so lame. Double crit tokens here is going to be super not fun to deal with. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with it.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Apron off. It's too much stacked, minus healing, unfortunately. The furthest I've gotten is like right before the third inn. Yeah, so that would be region 2, I think is the way that I would describe that essential wave. Gotta love those hits for 0. Need to remember that that's going on too. Or region 4. How do I eventually get new heroes? You've just been using the same starting heroes? You will get them as you start to earn candles and you unlock them at the beginning of each run. So that'll come with time. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, so candles are the meta progression currency, and you'll pick them up kind of as you go. All right, so we're hoping for some songbooks of touching dirges to undo the pain that has been created for us. We're going to need to do some stress healing too.
The heart calls out to the weary.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Essential Wave. Truly appreciate it. I'm still staring at Mr. Skrakes Yashanka. Oh, and the sub too? Welcome on in. Thank you for the prime. Cheers. Yeah, absolutely. Hang around. We have a very knowledgeable community of Darkest Dungeon 2 players up in this piece. So we pick up another melodophobic. Game's laughing at us. We're gonna need some good provisions here. We're gonna have a bad time. A sluice? I don't remember the last time I saw a sluice. Holy cow. No thank you to the bumper crop, I'll say that much. 6 mastery was okay.
Abandoned waterways.
Alright. Discount poetry's gonna be good enough. Ooh. Armory key is pretty darn good. At a cost of 9, we'll probably pick that up. But
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
yeah, let's pick up the armory key. I think. Maybe we don't pick up the armory key. Let me think on that for a second. Yeah, I will say, though, we have a lot of stress we need to deal with. I'm only going to be using these on Pallone because Pallone has... we need to use all the whiskeys on Pallone just to get them out of the gutter. 1 for you and Rose. And then... looks like 2 for you and T Hunter, more than likely, unless we get a lucky pull. All right, anybody else? Rose and T Hunter are also struggling. Dang. Do we have anything else that improves relationship in here? We could roll the dice on the playing cards, but I think T Hunter's the kleptomaniac. Yep. Man, rough times. I'm gonna buy the graded Gilded Mind, and probably also the Armory Key. We need some more stress healing, so I think the Gilded Mind goes here. I'm gonna reconsider. We can get 20% damage that way. The plus healing has been doing basically nothing. Whiskey is weak, but it is better than nothing.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to
Slap
carry
those two
you
there.
on
Let's get some stuff going here. All right, so Acid Rain and Deathless both have some allure. Can we grab Indiscriminate? I think we're using Punish more than anything else. And then maybe Glint, just for some Execute. Or we go Dead Knight for some stress management, but I'll go Glint. I still lean on Solemnity a bit more, but I think we have enough stress healing. I know Pallone had that meltdown, but...
however painful.
And I'm not going to do Bumper Crop. Thank you very much. I think we need a bit of food, but can't take too much. All right. Well, this is only a sluice. I say chuckling nervously to myself. We do have some laudanum now, so that's good. Maybe we'll try and keep our torch up a little higher for this region. But not great from a... I mean, I could buy the playing cards and not use them right away. Nah, we're too broke. All right, let's go make some money in the sluice. What are your negatives, Rose? You're melodophobic. All right, we haven't gone to a sluice in a while. This is going to be a negative relationship. Grumble, grumble.
Resentment, the slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Undying is pretty darn good, isn't it? I rarely use Undying. I feel like the Flagellant just has so little skills. Let's see. So we lost... What did we lose here? We lost Necrosis. I'm happy. That's probably what I would have lost anyways. Now with the Gilded Mind, we can do a little bit of stress healing.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Are you dead just from this? No, not quite. 7, 8, 9. All right, let's finish you off. Unlimited power.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
You're not mad. You just don't like a rousing jig. All right, I feel like with the mastery that we picked up, things are gonna go smoothly from here. Knock on wood. We'll get people's relationships back into a reasonable place, and hopefully things will be okay. Oh, I do want to take the... I do think I want to take the surgeons off. Just fishing for crits. No resist, but... For the sluice, I think it's okay for us to be a little aggressive. Might as well toss that health onto T-Hunter. I wouldn't mind running into a random hospital. Another freaking surgeon's table. You have to be kidding me. All right, I'm going to potentially spend some... What's our torch at? I can't see. I mean, I think what we have is what we're going to use. Hate to do it, but I think we do go again. Whoa! Don't see two of these guys back here that often. So they're, I think they die to just this this plague grenade.
Well done.
Yeah, they are dead.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result. Steady yourself.
Yes, there is an update. There is an update coming that will be the mod support update. The worries again. I just realized I forgot to take the surgeon's tunic off again. Dang it.
A slow dissection.
All right, fight is over.
Unavoidable end.
Fight is not over. Whoops, shoulda finished that guy off. Okay, so this gets us most of a turn here.
Straightforward and effective.
Still a good hit, all things considered there. See if we can weaken this guy up. Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't be putting up taunt. I think I need to put up taunt at least initially.
Malaise.
Poet. Always poet, Santa. I'm a poet, poet lover. Did he just get syphilis? No, syphilis is removed. Okay.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Really hoping I'd get her roasted.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Yeah, syphilis got removed, not added. It looked like added for a second there.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I hate spending that there, but... that's probably the best thing he could do.
Bravo.
Oh yeah, the taunt though, such a bad call. No meltdown. We're gonna avoid the meltdown this time. Oh, stop putting up taunt. It's friggin'... It's such a knee-jerk thing. I'm like... I can't learn my lesson. Let's see. I think we glint because we don't want to give him more regen. I think it's worth doing that now.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Yeah, this fight is just unpleasant for this team. Having this as the first fight of our... Was this the first fight? Yeah, we haven't even made a choice of direction yet. Never really found a use for those. I guess they could be good against suppression. But I do think I'm going to retire this. I don't think we've made a turn yet. Please don't be a shambler. Okay. Okay, we're looking for more otherworldly fragments.
Scavenge what you can.
Whoa. All right.
And be off once more.
It's a lot of otherworldly fragments. Oh, overshot. Nothing is a dumb question, Essential Wave. Does steering the stagecoach actually do anything? Yeah, if you hit the road debris, sometimes you get stuff out of it. That is the reason to steer the stagecoach. It is kind of an annoying and silly minigame, but that's why you do it.
Well done.
Oh, you're dead. Wait, so Skull Cap. Apply on crit. Oh, it's only if on crit if Bonesaw. That's less good. I guess we do have an increased crit chance, but...
The enemy weakens and wanes.
It is such a weird Santa, such a weird dynamic. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, do we... I think we do that, and then do we just finish this? Well, no, we can shuffle around a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting the upgrade for Dead of Night, but she never has any stress anyways. Need to get Bash off the bar. Confession 3. In fact, in Lustrous. Ooh. Pig Sticker and Bone Mallet? So here, some quick questions here. So first of all, I think Pig Sticker is better for the lulls here. So we'll do that. Oh, wait, Pig Sticker... Oh, I was thinking Murder Weapon, not Pig Sticker. Hold on, that probably doesn't make sense. Yeah, so I probably will leave this. I'm not going to bother with the other half of it, though. You don't really need more health. That's a pretty minor amount of health. All right, I'll hold off for now. I think we can get rid of that. This is pretty minor. That's pretty minor. All right, we'll leave it at that.
There are rumors these rancorous beasts have some demonic spark of otherworldly intelligence. The fiend's strength dwindles.
What's causing you stress? I don't actually know.
Early results are encouraging.
This guy's one shy of dead.
One less obstacle in our path. Malaise, measured and steady. The enemy weakens and wanes.
This guy's just a squealer, isn't he? What happened there with that stress? Setting up for a Deathless next turn. Thanks for that. The four relics really are the difference maker. I'd love a cultist encounter here. Our relationships are pretty abysmal.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Lethality writ large.
Perfect. One off. Get you out of the way.
On to the next.
Okay, still need to get Bash off the bar. Another tip is you can still have a great run even if all your characters hate each other. You can, but them liking each other can be quite nice too. All right, let's get Bash off and get, ooh. Hello, Governor. Combat start. All allies behind that. Combat start if flame... Sneaker standard. Do we like it? I think we might like Sneaker standard here. Then I think we do this here. Yeah. I'll get rid of the Dark Impulses. I don't think I'm ever going to use them.
A simple choice.
I think Sneaker Standard on Polone is going to be good. It's going to mean that our first opening round has a little extra blight from our Grave Robber. Eight leagues to region end, so we're not going to see much more here. But this has been good for our relationship. It's extended our run a little bit. You just hate everyone. Rose, you've been very contrarian this run. Indeed, Rose. There's actually a grown-up Wilbur also
A master stroke.
hiding in the wings. I'm sure you've seen Wilbur before. That's a little annoying. I don't really want to blind T-Hunter right now. I was hoping for the crit there. Wilbur has definitely become a gym bro. That is extremely accurate. Got swole. Icon of Light is definitely one of my favorite trinkets, Mr. Scrake.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
So Polone could go full HP. That only puts them at 100 right now, though, because of Shattered Will. We're gonna need to find a hospital at some point. It's not gonna be a good run for finding a hospital. Let's just be honest. Yeah, I think we just got one mastery. This was pretty underwhelming. Yep, this is a pretty rough region. And a speed bag is our big goodness. Although I guess we did get an invigorating stew, so that's good.
familiar hearth.
Alright, bum leg for T-Hunter, not the end of the world.
Learn what
What's
can
our
be
one
taught,
mastery?
that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Now that we're getting stealth on the first turn, the flashing daggers upgrade seems okay.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning.
All right, we're gonna spend pretty aggressively here. Where are we going?
Another nameless city.
We'll go kill the librarian.
Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
The relationship items have been completely MIA. Corrupting Cleaver I don't think is interesting. I didn't even know you could get it here, as a side note. Okay, so where are we meditative toteming? Melodophobic here too? What is going on with these melodophobics game? It's getting a little ridiculous. Hot Rose and T-Hunter. I think you can get a majority of vague and distant in the inn. Possibly, yeah. Okay, Rose and T-Hunter need another one. Does that put... I think that puts us at 5% across the board. Nope, RC and Rose. Jeez, we are fighting just to keep people off of the sadness train. Mortar and Pestle, not interested. Well, it does play well with the Limbic Retort, but the Stew Pot honestly did really good. We would prefer concoctions and powders. I think we would. I'm carrying around too many combat items at the moment. All right, is there anything else we need for here? Now your rain is still, yeah, I think we save the rest of our money and hope that we get a hospital. I guess is the best we can do.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
Yeah, we're pretty broke, so I like the idea of hanging on to it. All right. All right, get me to the doctor. We need a doctor stat.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted.
That was a 5%er, I'm pretty sure. Great, Solemnity is gonna have a downside. It's annoying. Have a doctor on the team. If only.
Cities of man.
10%, I guess.
And a flame.
Oh, because you're lazy. Caged Creature doesn't interest me that much. Time Work. Vintage Collection is interesting. Why did we get so much scouting here? I guess we got scouting on all... Alright, well, we're going to skip Caged Creature. I do want Vintage Collection, because it'll help us out.
The tangled trails. Whisper of torment.
But it seemed like we got 2 region scouting, so I guess our positive and our negative were both region scoutings. I would like to go to a hoarder. Do we have a hoarder that works for us? I don't think we do. Not a bad haul there.
You can carry no more.
Okay, we got to get rid of some stuff. Pig Sticker not happening. Spike Skull's Cap and Appalling Apron, not happening. Bone Mallet, not happening. Thrilling Tablet, no. Tinker's Bench, I might hang on to. The whole region is apparently academic studies. Hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do get a hoarder. Yeah, you are correct, Spartan. You are correct. I think we get the paint. The caked palette. Or we get copy all positive tokens. I don't know if we'll be able to use that. Can we use that on the boss? It says 1 target. Yeah, the chances of us finding a doctor... yes, Hero Shrines stop showing up once you have all of your heroes unlocked. All of their memories. Jeff. I am driving to hit stuff. I am intentionally attempting to hit stuff. Let's see, whose relationships are the worst? Like, Pallone, I feel like we've actually made some progress on. Alright. Still the best way to go is this one. Well, that was a great opening salvo. Also, are we this slow? Super annoying.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, sweet. Didn't I replace Bash? I guess I only threatened to. Undying is interesting, but I think we need to get necrosis or sepsis back on the charts. Yeah, I gotta redo skills. We our relationships are a little wonky at the moment. But yeah, we lost with Stand, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm just gonna do that. We're not in any rush here. Our front line can take a beating. Wave. What's happening?
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Lethality writ large.
Hey, Zfez. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you had a meltdown, Wave.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
Let's get some healing. We haven't quite hit Deathless yet. 3 meltdowns in one fight. Sounds like the darkest dungeon. Yeah, it's super, that will happen, I guess is what I should say. Wave. It's not a competition, Mr. Scrake. We can all suffer together.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Just resolute. Alright, so Time Worn Volumes I'm going to skip. So yeah, we'll go left, then Hoarder.
Destination's never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
Hit me with your best hospital. Come on, hit me with your best hospital. Yeah, I think probably the thing that is hardest about the Shambler spawn is the lack of access to fix your heroes up.
The loathing whispers.
All right, hospital after the lair is just about perfect.
Their devices may be crude, but promise atrocity all the same.
Our plating is spent. Wayne did not warn us about that. Come on, Wayne. Looks like we will take an ambush.
Rubble and flame.
Gimme that strange wine. And I picked up Clotter and Hypochondriac there. Yes, the lair will appear in every region, for sure. Do we have... The bone saw can go. Well, the bone saw is good for the final boss. But we have so many other worldly fragments. I think we can get rid of those. Get rid of those. Yeah, we picked up Clotter and Hypochondriac. Hypochondriac's annoying. All right, so we go Hoarder. We have 78, so we can pick up something of interest.
Prepared for the upcoming obstruction.
I don't think we're gonna need the shreds of decency for the. Oh, there's invigorating stew, which means we can ditch the apples and cheese and ditch the stale bread. Free up some space. Big money, no whammies. What do you got for me? Uncommon seashell is very tempting. Potentially more this is going to be insane, but I think more tempting than Snappy Swig, potentially. I think it's still Snappy Swig, just because Rose has. Yeah, I think we move. Move knives back, and put knives with corrupted bile. Well, we lose resistance piercing then. Maybe we just ditch Armory Key? I do love a good uncommon seashell, but I think Snappy Swig, since we have the speed to support it, is just too good to pass up. And then up here, we'll buy that. We already have a Greek Fire, right? Don't we? do not. I think that's it then. Okay. And we're saving our money for the hospital. Which we want to have a lot more money by the time we get to the hospital. Oh. Well, that's a thing that just happened.
There is madness beneath its pallid cloak. Avert your eyes.
A resist on the crit. You really had to go that way? Ah, good luck wave. Good luck. Wow, the resists have been really bad. Okay, good defend there. Heal there is super annoying.
A breakthrough.
Given that we can't put weakness on the highwayman, I'm going to do that. And then... That's a lot of dots we just laid down on everybody. Yeah. It's a lot of dots. I did not know that the collector could receive crits from...
A master stroke. A small foundation of trust.
It's slightly weird to me that Show Collection didn't summon. Taking the elevator down. Oh, is it what? Which is the? Oh yeah, it's collect call that summons. Yeah, I got them mixed up, Mr. Scrake. Thank you for the reminder.
Let it die.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Good stuff here.
The loathing of...
Okay, so a lot of good stuff here. So first of all, early experiments. I think we do this. This gives us our noxious item. Then we leave these like this. We leave those like that. And then do we want to do... I think we swap this. I don't think the stealth is that useful. I'm okay getting rid of that. Anti-venom can go. Medicinal herbs can go. We can spam those next time in the lair so we go into the final fight healthy. Oh, and then actually, so for this fight, we don't want this. You have small toy, right? Yes, you do. Our combat items aren't great for this fight. I guess I'll just do that. I'm saving the otherworldly fragments. Yes, the leper is indeed going to be practicing his swing. Oh, hold on. We have skills that we want to switch up. Get reflection on there. Okay. So the chance of meltdown is only a percentage chance wave. So sometimes you get resolute instead. Not that I would necessarily recommend fishing for it, but yes, sometimes good things can happen. Rarely, but yes. Yes, and the flagellant never resolutes and never melts down, but you don't have the flagellant unlocked yet, so give it time.
Agony by accumulation. Another impediment cleared with impunity.
What's this gonna do? Palone's gonna get a vulnerable. Whipper's going first. Let's see if we can take him out. Just for the coolness points.
A simple variable.
I would yeah, I think for people who are just getting going, what are the starting heroes? Remind me. I think Jester is a very good pick.
Excellent work.
I think early on, skills that are strong for stress healing are good for learning. So I really like Jester as a learning character.
Strength dwindles.
Plague Doctor, Grave Robber, Highwayman, Duelist. Wait, the Duelist isn't one of your starting heroes, is it? That doesn't sound right.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
You start with the Duelist? That's a nightmare. Oh, Duelist, if they have DLC, does start unlocked? Okay. Interesting. Duelist, I think, is very hard to play. I think Flagellant, just because it adds death into the mix, is a little bit spicy. Now, we are somewhat vulnerable to shuffle. That is the weakness of this team, a little bit. Yeah. I think Occultist, Jester, Hellion are good choices. I would probably put those in Jester, Hellion, Occultist, though. That would be my ordering. We love complete catalog. Even if the rest is not Anything to write home about?
The conflagration must be stopped. The librarian must be destroyed. Malaise, measured and steady.
Losing that book right off the bat is kind of annoying. I kind of feel like they should never put a 15-point book back there, but nice avoiding the dodge. Ritualist? I'm a little surprised to hear that. I would not generally think of the Ritualist as being stronger. I think the Occultist is very, very strong. Oh, Santa, this is my favorite lair boss. I feel like this guy's a walk in the park. He's very controllable by anyone who can generate 2 stuns, extremely dot susceptible, and pretty darn consistent. Like, his patterns are extremely easy to keep track of. Meat Baby, so what I will say about that is just that from my perspective, the Harvest Child has the highest level of variance of any of the bosses, in my opinion. I don't think we care about Tinker's Bench anymore. Oops. Excuse me? I think we can get rid of Pouch of Lie. I don't think we need Shreds of Decency. Yes, the Chains of Denial can be a bit tricky to navigate. All right, 92 is good. We will be able to get some cleanup here. And then we do have an ambush going into the Exemplar. Okay, Shattered Will has been unpleasant. Melodophobic must go. Hypochondriac must go. Cosmic Slayer is somewhat tempting, but I think, let's check to see, what do we got here? We can pick up another triage kit, which is good. We can still lock something in, because I don't see anything else here that we're looking for. I don't think there's anything I want to lock in, so I think we're going to get rid of 2 more here. Lazy kind of bit us. Sprained ankle is kind of spooky on our Plague Doctor, because if they get into a bad place, it can be quite bad.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Well, we're broke now. I don't mind the fact that we're potentially going to go into the next region with three triage kits. Some more stimulants would have been nice, but all right. Big money, no whammies on this ambush, please.
They seek to strike while we are vulnerable.
This is what we like to see. I love that that doesn't trigger a riposte. I think these are both, oh my gosh, so dead. So extremely dead. If I could get a solemnity on you before the fight is over, that would be fantastic. Probably not. No, it looks like we do get it. Nice. All right, you're dead, right? Yeah.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Let's fish for a crit. Do y'all think that Plague Doctor, Grave Robber, Hellion, Jester team is good? Yes, I think that team is good. I would go put Hellion in slot 1. Would be the only change that I would make, and that team should be pretty good, yeah. Your Jester's going to have some good stress healing and a little bit of movement to start. I am relatively sure.
We move once more, albeit unsteadily.
I just realized I probably shouldn't have been using the shimmer powder. We should probably hang on to that just in case. This is not the exemplar.
Excellent work.
We are going to take a wild shot from the Herald, which is annoying, but... Fine by me. I will happily just keep blighting you up.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I could have Solemnitied there. Her leper has so many hit points, it almost seems silly bothering to heal at this point. This guy's not going to know what hit him.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
What is causing you at end of turn? Oh, necrophobic. Hitting corpses. Got it.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
I wonder, do we like that?
The loathing abates.
In my experience, this is only really good on heroes that can hit a lot of targets. We'd get a ton of healing out of necrosis if we got it, but I think it may be too late for this. That's a lot of stew. Also, do we think Smoldering Hymnal is better for the extra action than Knives? I think Knives just aren't good enough for us at the moment. All right, our relationship's at least looking decent. They're on their way.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
So it's gain on hit, heal 4, and it does stack for each hit. So... okay, nothing too bad showed up there.
The means of mastery.
We'll pick up Magrain because we've been using it like crazy. Sepsis because I've been tempted.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Avoid the field hospital. We probably can, and it would be nice going into the final fight with the uncommon. 2 more mastery probably doesn't do us much good. I don't love the... I mean, we're okay against a Leviathan. Yeah, we can probably do a Leviathan.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
Are we any good at doing at Reverberating Redoubt? What do we think? Reverberating Redoubt is probably better.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Oh, I didn't realize how broke we were when I just did that. All right, well, we have enough relationship improving stuff, so let's... What, you just hate fun? Okay, so who needs relationship uppies? Rose and Tea Hunter. Palone and RC. Rose and RC. Twice. All right, everyone's over 15. So that's good enough for us to enter the next region. Well, it comes with a minus 33% max HP. And I have found if you're not hitting like 2 targets consistently, it's not great. That's my my complaint.
The roads are rife with peril.
All right, anything else? Maybe just a meditative totem? Or we could pick up linseed oil if we're doing the general. The general offers a better trophy. How much do we think Uncommon Seashell helps us on the final boss? The combo is nice. Yes, but his self-damage counts as a hit, so he basically has no health cost for skills anymore. That's interesting. I kind of think Reverberating Redoubt is the stronger pick here.
Mud and rain.
And if we're going to do that, just to make it easy, we'll get those.
This land is truly barren.
Do we like Greater Heartseeker? Nah, I think we're good. Let's see, so... Any skills we want to change up? No, looks good. All right. Sad to lose the seashell opportunity, but... All right. Relationships should at least be good. These should all be positive.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
We have managed our way out of the gutter.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on. War. Rewards only. Resignation.
All right, I think we do beeline it to... Yeah, we can. Yeah, I think we beeline it to the watchtower, so we at least get some intel on the second portion of our region.
Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Early assistance isn't really a thing we were looking for, but... More stew.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Let's just take relics, I think. Little currency.
Scavenge what you can.
Because we were a little broke. And who knows when we're going to run into some place where we can buy some stuff we want. Now, our inventory is filling rapidly. Wow, why does stew stack so high? That's some dots.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Okay, we can leave now. That shuffle was pretty kind. Alright, I will try it on the Flagellant and Lustrous. I'm just worried about his HP, max HP going down so much, but we can give it a go. We do it for science. I mean, there's a lot of complexity to this game. Essential Wave, so you know you have to be at peace with the fact that you're going to learn things and be like, how did I survive without fill in the blank before? That's the way it goes. All right, so what are we actually doing here? So we're gonna get an Oasis, Cultist, Fight, Lair. We can do another Hospital. Yeah, okay, because we didn't pick the path that required us to skip the Hospital, did we? Yeah, Road Battles is our goal. Which I don't think we're going to do. Maybe we can make it work. I'll see if we can change our path. The 2 Mastery isn't that important.
Lost souls of a dying world, empty of hope and humanity.
I hope the Arbalist is coming someday. That was my... Oh, come on. Do we really need to do that?
Well done. The smallest variable can make all the difference. Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, that did seem to be a full heal, didn't it? The A-bomb.
They
I only support the A-bomb coming back if they I never noticed. There's a skeleton laying in the dirt holding this. There's a very good view of it right now. That's fun. I only support the A-bomb coming back if they do a redesign on it. $114, Mr. Scrake?
Oh, it brings no satisfaction.
Okay, who are you? You're best off with T-Hunter. Rose, you are disagreeing with everyone. I think you need to settle down a little bit. This is getting ridiculous. Shield Breaker, another excellent one.
On to the next.
Snappy Swig has taken the day off.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
This does 42, which would leave you at 4. That would put you on Death's Door. We don't want to do that. Whoa. That was a hit. Isn't the Duelist basically the Shield Breaker equivalent in terms of complicated mechanics? No, I disagree. The Shield Breaker wasn't particularly complicated. Shieldbreaker just had amazing mitigation.
Simulation.
How are you still... How do you have that many armors? Combo breaker. So he gains 4, loses 5. So it cancels out on punish. It doesn't fully regen.
Greater threats await those who dare. The loathing abates.
I have a feeling they're going to give us some monster characters for the Kingdom DLC. That would be cool. They have made no suggestion that they'll be doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if Kingdom DLC was only new game modes. Only the new game mode with the existing assets. They're taking a really, really long time to roll out modding, which I'm not mad about. I'm just kind of like observing.
A refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
So let's see. Okay. Regardless whether they're getting stuff or not. This team has been doing a staggeringly good job of ruining my fun in terms of getting relationships going. So which do we like more, a creature den or 2 mastery? That's the question at the moment. Well, but the creature den comes with a hospital. That's better, I think. Creature den plus hospital is better than 2 mastery. So we won't get the road fights that we needed to, unfortunately.
A beautiful illusion that was the world. Fragmented and undone.
I'm going to go for as much relationship as I can get. What are priorities for pathing? It's a tricky question to answer. So it varies greatly, I think is answer number 1. Right? Your pathing priorities are going to vary a lot based on what's important to you at any given moment. But broadly speaking, if everything is equal, I try and choose paths that yield mastery if I'm still lacking mastery. Hospital, if you have a bad disease or unfortunate perks, can quickly become very important. I think this guy was already dead. I probably shouldn't have bothered with that.
An unavoidable end.
And the fire remains, so we still have the kill on you.
Bravo.
Yeah, I do think Lair in every region, if you feel equipped for it, is extremely worth. And creature dens are high priority too. We just kind of massacred this crew here. Yeah, I think Lair was a good call out though. That's definitely on the list. Nocturnal Commune. You know you want to. Eh.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Silent treatment enters the conversation. Are we excited about it?
The loathing whispers.
Nobody else has the speed to do Snappy Swig. Not really. I mean, actually, so silent treatment could be really good back here, too. I don't know. We may try and figure it out. We're going to need some speed items if we're going to make that work. This team does not do well with shuffles in Lustrous, so I don't think we can switch it. Like, we can't swap. We're too committed to our blighting. Who has the worst relationships? I think it's Rose. Yeah. Slay the Wounded is better than the Defend, if I'm being honest.
A slow dissection.
13 for 3 turns. Does that mean we can potentially just, like, sepsis this guy into oblivion? We could. We don't want to, but we could. Right now, he would have gotten his Death's Door proc coupled with preparing powerful skill. Would have been unfortunate. Better to wait.
A breakthrough. A master stroke.
This guy's going on Death's Door regardless, so it's weaken him up, hopefully. I'm going to fish for a Solemnity here. I'm in this lair, and there's a general that has a tree root thing. Do I attack the general or the tree? So attacking the taproot, which is behind the general, will push back the things that are growing from the ceiling. If the things grow all the way from the ceiling to your heroes, it'll lock up your heroes. So you want to hit the taproot enough to push back the growth. But the counterpoint to that is every time you hit the taproot 3 times, it's going to the general is going to do a stronger hit. So you want to be careful of that. That's the short version. But yeah, generally speaking, if you hit the taproot twice per turn and no more than that, you'll end up kind of like in an okay place. Because you'll push back all the growth. You'll take a fair number of charged up attacks, but that's about it. And I will demonstrate shortly how I generally go about it.
Early results are encouraging.
Yep. Exactly. And managing that is the key to that fight. And you can use items to manage it. So that's going to be a part of what I'm going to be doing. Ooh, free attacks. Love those. I love those chunky sepsises.
A steady subtraction.
Maybe that'll be the name of this run on YouTube. Chonky Sepsis. Could also be the name of my band. All right, let's get stuff sorted out here. Grab some linseed. I don't mind having that. We don't need holy water, so maybe just more stress healing. And we got a little bit of regular healing. So I'm a bit conflicted about it in Lustrous. So here's my read on it. I think it's okay. The thing that I don't like about it is I do feel like we're getting less deathlesses. It's harder for us to get to the point where we can trigger deathless, and I think deathless is very, very strong.
Steel yourself.
And sometimes him taking damage without having to be the tank is really nice for then doling out a clutch deathless. Undying instead. We could try that out. How much are you taking? 5 of 12? I think we get the kill with this. Let's see if I was right.
Measured.
I think we did it.
Steady. Let us hope to finish.
Yeah, I almost don't see... I almost don't see the Flagellant's self-damage as a downside.
A brilliant conclusion.
I don't think of it so much as an uh-oh panic button. Like it's just a really good heal. All right, I don't have. I'm gonna try and get back to the Solemnity. That's the plan here.
The smallest variable.
Cause see, I don't have Deathless for big heals. I'm too strong. All right, are we gonna do the math here? No, we're under third. That's good. Yeah, the combo of self heal plus other heal is just kind of insane. Also, we got Bullseye Barrett in the house. Don't see him every day. Bullseye Barbecue. The legend continues. Does does the drummer not have the capacity to buff Bullseye? I don't think I've ever noticed. But it seems like he doesn't have a power-up option.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I guess I could have checked if he had volley. The general's tough. I'll walk through it, and I'll explain it as I'm going. In just a second here, Essential. We're one fight away. Well, in fact, we're about to be there. Okay, no reverberating redoubt makes me a sad boy, but we will do this just to demonstrate how you do. Hopefully this doesn't go horrifically badly.
Locked in a nightmare slumber. He is tortured by failures.
All right, so creeping growth starts, and all of the growth is at what I'm going to refer to as the 0 point. So first turn, all we do is we put damage in on the boss. We want to stack up as much as we can. He is particularly susceptible to blight, but normally we'll use Plague Grenade, but on this time we'll do Noxious Blast.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And then we'll put up a taunt, because he only does 1 attack per turn. So now the thing we're going to watch is where the tap roots land. So the issue that we have here is that one of the taproots is on our fastest hero, which means that if this grows again, then she'll be locked. So we want to push back the growth, but we want to do it kind of slowly. So the way that we're going to do it is I'm going to put in some blight there, and then I'm going to intimidate the taproot, which gets my taunt up again, and then we're hoping that this growth recedes. Okay, we got the wrong growth, which means we're going to finish pushing back. We also could potentially hit this guy for 75, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to push back the other growth, because we're likely to get the win next turn. So I will use Plague Grenade here. All right, and then it doesn't hurt. So now we have no danger of our fast hero getting locked up. Soil Stirs tells us that if we hit the taproot one more time, then these two heroes will get hit by his big AoE that hits both of the enemies. So this time we're going to do no growth pushing back. We will do a little stress heal just to get that cleared up. But the reason that we're not going to push back is that we have heroes here who can push back the growth again if it doubles up. Now, I think we're going to kill him before we get a chance to do that, just because I think this sepsis is going to be comically large. Yeah. Okay. So, he does a regular Unsettling Whispers, which is fine. And now we're going to see where the growth happens. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. So now, this is the perfect... We obviously could kill... But just to demonstrate the principle, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to hit here to push back the growth. I'll let him die to the dots. And then our Plague Doctor here can actually push back 2 growth by using the linseed oil followed by a Plague Grenade. So what would have happened is all the growth would have receded there. It wasn't a great example because we dominated him so hard, but that's the general concept. What you want to do is, as soon as you know that you're going to take the big hit from him by having hit the taproot 3 times, that's the moment that you want to hit the taproot as many times as possible to clear all of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Essential. That's always rough. Now, we didn't get Reverberating, so we don't need this anymore. Do we get no relics from this fight? I don't think we're going to use the Unnatural Pigment. I'm going to get rid of it. Same with the Teffine Burr. The Treffine Burr. We'll get rid of that. Don't care for that. Do we want Mini Jinx on our Leper? What's our Leper rockin'? Mini Jinx might be more fun. Foaming Grog is significantly better than it used to be, but... Uh-oh, Mr. Scrake, what is this? Oh yeah, that's right. I am your Crusader. I have Bloodthirsty Vanquisher Daredevil. I'm a Fussy Eater, definitely not true. I'm looking pretty sharp there though. I feel like the color palette, which isn't there like one red color palette? I'd like to request a uniform change. All right, I think we'll leave the rest though. But that was a pretty by the book general. And now let's look at our goal. We would have had to do one more road battle, which we sadly won't get. But I think Hospital into Creature Den is the way to go. We'll get everybody cleared up.
Disorientation. Steal your mind as we pass through the void.
But I'm looking sharp, Mr. Scrake. Thank you for creating my likeness in your game. The multiple locked quirks always gets me. Is that just a mod that you run, or do you just go into the game files and make those changes?
Joints ache and muscles burn.
Okay, Wasting Disease must go.
Requires attention.
Game files. All right. I figured. All right, I just want to get rid of some of this garbage. I don't think we want to lock anything here. Yeah, I don't think so. We could unlock Tactical Thinker. It's pretty good, though. Oh, we want to buy all of these. Okay. All right. And then, no. All right, looks like we're going to have too many baubles for our own good. And Mr. Scrake, I've seen you with 3 locked, right? So sometimes you lock all of them. How much is the premium on my wagon insurance? It's paid for in blood, Misos. A gander? You don't see a gander every day. It's exciting.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Let's say, just don't eat. No, no such luck.
I fear.
Wow, they went fast this time. I hate the way the puppers whine. Hey, Canuck Bear. I think a lot of people in the Discord have indeed filled it out. I have not filled out the last spell poll yet, but I plan to do it, like, today. Just, life's been a little busy. You know how it goes. Torch must be getting low. Yep. I did a bad job handling this fight. We shouldn't have let that guy die at the end of the turn. Well, I haven't. I'm delinquent in Lustrous, but I plan to. I suggested more APOC levels, but individually selectable. Yep, I think that's smart. I think, yo, Rusty, how's it going? It goes well. Life's been very busy over on this side of things. You're mod patch hungry? I think a lot of people are, for sure. Yeah, I would like to see it be much more tunable, for sure. I will say, complete catalog for the occasional burn damage has been extremely nice. Like, having the extra burn means that Sepsis still has, you know, there's still a little bit of dot left after Sepsis. Dungeon Crawler is fun. I've been enjoying it too, Rusty. I really wish something would come out.
The loathing of
oh, thank you, Rain of Neon Petals. I'm glad it was helpful. I did do boss guide, but I think I've learned since I did that boss guide and really refined my strategy. It's all about trying to hold off as long as you can to hit the taproot and then hitting it at exactly the moment you need to. That is the key. Let's see that. That can go. Is there an item that makes it so that you can stack up powders more?
a parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
I can't picture it in my head, but I believe you.
Well done.
Are we going to get a prelude right into a fall? That always seems like the BM. Yep.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Wow, this Exemplar is feisty. Very feisty. We don't have execute, so I think just putting up some blight again is good. But yeah, there's so many great places that I would want to Deathless, given the option. But we took him down pretty nicely. So Alden, if you were a mod of Darkest Dungeon, what class work? I think you're asking if I were to create a mod. I don't think we bother with Idle Thought. There's not enough time for it to be useful to us. If I were going to create a mod for Darkest Dungeon, what class would I create? So the one that I've given the most thought to is the way that I would do the Abomination, which is very different than the way that they did the Abomination in the first one. So I might do something like an Abomination overhaul mod. The thing that I think the Abomination wants for is in the previous game, it had 8 skills, but those 8 skills were 4 for the normal human hero and 4 for the other one. And I wasn't a huge fan of that design. So I think what I would do... Well, hold on a second. Do we want... Are we going to use Clenching Claws here?
Spend what you can.
I'm a little conflicted about that. I might grab the Stimulating Pulses. We have some money, so we'll be okay. Let's see. Our relationships are okay, right? Yeah, nobody's gonna have a negative relationship, so I think it's fine. I'm not gonna work too hard on that. Let's see. So Barristan's Head versus Clenching Claw. So if we do Clenching Claw, then we want to buy the speed book so we're not in jeopardy of... Or wait, it wasn't that we wanted to buy it. We already have it, right? Yeah. Okay, everybody gets faster. Seven mastery is laughable here. We don't need 7 mastery. Just to be clear. Actually, we might stick with Dead of Night. Because it gives us stealth on the way into the fight. Because we can do that to the corpses. Alright, we'll just get all the skills we currently have equipped going. I'm not sure I know how your question, Dragon's Reach. Not exactly sure how to answer your question.
The plating is patched.
Are you referring to this game?
Ready once more.
We'll take the Wild Tea. Take the stimulating poultice. What's our speed currently? 7, 11. 11 seems awfully safe. I might actually... Unpopular opinion, but I think I do this here. Who has the worst thing? Fanatic, Fearing, Necrophobic, Fussy Eater. Necrophobic is kind of annoying here. I'll get rid of that.
There is nothing for it now but to press on. Come when
We'll definitely grab that. We have 18 gold left. That's a big heal. That's a big heal, Mr. Scrake. 69-point heal on your flagellant. Nice. Nice. Well, stun resist is pretty uninteresting. Creative insults, I think, is pretty good. I'll grab that and we'll toss it on Pallone. Can't eat again. What are we actually bringing into the final fight? I think it's going to be these 4. 2 otherworldly fragments, healing salve, and a little shimmer powder, just if we need to clear up some stuff. Which means we can use 1 more of these here, do that in case we need to clear anything up. This is trash. No stimulants for sale.
a bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
All right, so let's see. So we're saying clenching claws for our leper. Kind of interesting. I think spoken sharply, I'm not into it. I'm gonna go stress resist there. All right, let's do the thing. Our relationships have seen better days, but three positive relationships is pretty good for going into the focused vault.
Desire will never die.
We buffed the speed on our Plague Doctor with the hope that we'll be able to get a really early mag rain down, which will do a lot of work for making the eyes easy to manage.
At last, the great ziggurat.
But we don't have... We sadly don't have anything that we can do in turn. Actually, I guess the stimulants don't make a lot of sense. We're not going to bring 3 otherworldly fragments in, so I'll use 1 here. We can pop it on the Cardinal and the Deacon. I don't think there's a lot of utility in not losing health on a flagellant, like broadly speaking. Like I think that the flagellant is built around like recovery. So the idea of not taking damage, I don't think makes them that much stronger. They already have tons of recovery mechanisms, I guess is what I'm kind of trying to say.
Agony by accumulation. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
We left him at 1 hit point with just dots.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Oh, I was talking about the Abomination.
Measured and steady.
Yes, I was. And what I was saying was that I think that the Abomination should have 8 skills, like everybody else. Is that how many they have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the Abomination should have 10 skills. 1 is Transform, and the other 10 should do different things in each form. That's my opinion. But that guy got bodied. A little sad that we took the damage on our Plague Doctor, but we'll fix it. But for this team, I don't think the Examinate makes sense. Like, I do at some point want to try maybe Spoken Sharply with T-Hunter. But I don't know if it makes sense for the Rot Squad to go with an Examinate. Yeah, no, I understand. We're not taking this in. So might as well pop this now. I mean, hard to say no to that, right? Perfect 100. And if we don't... If we hit that, we would have gotten the kill first round.
Squandered.
It's annoying that he gets Yawning Void off. Ah, so frustrating. Okay, we want to slow roll this. While we get some recovery in.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
We love to hate the Cardinal. Whoa. Now, I want to get... We're very unlikely to do 10 damage here. So I'll just do this. Or 9 damage was what we needed. But we'll let this guy do their thing. Oh, Nocturnal Commune. Perfect. Well, we couldn't go into the final fight any healthier than this, I don't think. Without a bit of work. So here's... I think 6 healing salves is better than 3 triage kits. So we're gonna go with that. Alright, let's do a Focus Fault. Any skills we want to switch for Focus Fault? I don't think so. Hey, Curvion. So I've done all of them pre the, whatever they call the reliquary thing. And it just, like, one, I'm frustrated that we did all the Bastards Beacons ones, and yeah, they just haven't felt that that spicy so far.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Hey, Paulo, thank you for the sub. Let's see. 8, so you're dead. 8, you're not dead. All right, we did our opening salvo there was not that impressive, unfortunately. But we did get 100% of the taunts, so we're not going to get any weird vision on things that we don't want it on. Ooh, the resists are really a bit spicy today. That is perfect. Oh my gosh, this is flawless. They get no turns this time. So they get a turn if I don't play this right. We're doing too well here. Hey, thank you for the follow, Dragonite. It's almost a little unfair, isn't it? I'm gonna hold off a second here, though. We're gonna farm up some stuff. Get those ready. So what do I want to do here? This is the part that I need to figure out. So I wanted to get this up. I do want to get more taunts. What are the chances that... I want to kill you at the beginning of next turn. So I think we chill right now.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Actually... do I do this? I don't think I do.
Take heart and do not relent.
Get rid of the blind here. We take and observe. I think that's okay. Ah, bad turn order. Alright, good that we got the kill in one, though. Little dicey. We could have done slightly better, but this is looking very nice. Already up to 19 blight. We could pop a 57 on that right off the bat, but I don't think we need to. Oh yeah, this guy, he's gonna have a bad time. I can already tell. Ooh, double resist, though. The resists are out of control at the moment.
Well done.
$30 damage doesn't even get us down to 80%.
This is no time to falter.
Alright, this one's over. I'm sorry to inform you, Eyeball, you're in a very bad way. All right, good run.
Obsession blinded you to your blessings and smothered you in a fever dream of dissatisfaction.
Cause of Death can't be used from rank 4 in Lustrous, so it's kind of awkward, I feel like. And I think that Sepsis is just as good, if not better. If we had gotten Seashell, it would have been even better. But that was a pretty clean run. Pretty happy with the way that one turned out. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, we did well there. We pretty textbook. We had a pretty bumpy start. As is often the case with the Rot Squad, the Rot Squad's lack of speed makes it hard to navigate the early game, but then in the late game they become this kind of unstoppable force to be reckoned with. Yeah, we're still waiting on the modding patch. Sometimes the devs have a tendency to drop patches while we're streaming. Not that they know when I'm streaming specifically, but you know, just serendipity. But patch notes in their Discord is still crickets, so they are presumably still working diligently on the modding stuff. So I think that's it for this one. We're gonna come back and do something. I think it's gonna be Ring of Pain, but let me take a quick bathroom break here. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we'll transition to something. In the meantime, if you're new to the community, and Lustrous will toss some links in Twitch chat. I just tossed some links in YouTube chat. More the merrier. Join the Discord. We'd love to have you there. We love talking about the strategies of the games that we play. Similarly, if you're hanging out on Twitch, head on over to YouTube and toss me a sub. I'm live there as well right now. And if you're in YouTube, go toss me a follow in Twitch. If you have a Prime sub burning a hole in your pocket, now is a great time to toss it my way on Twitch, on the Twitch side of things. And yeah, I'll be back after my bathroom break, and we'll either play Ring of Pain or... yeah, probably Ring of Pain. I do want to do more Ember Ward, but we'll probably pick that up again next week. So BRB. Oh my goodness. Guess who snuck into my office while I was using the restroom? You'll never guess. It's Olive. I'm going to give her some pets, see how long she hangs around. But the question I wanted to pose to people is, I think there are two things I'm interested in doing right now. We could absolutely do more Ember Ward runs, and we could do some... I'd like to do a challenge run where I only use 1x1 towers, and a challenge run where I only use 2x2 towers. I think those are both interesting. And then we could also do Ring of Pain and search for the Blizzard achievement and unlock a bit more stuff. But while I'm waiting for your responses on that front, let me do some head scratches. BRB. My headphones are tangled. Please hold. There we go. You know, it's kind of 601 to me, so we had Ring of Pain on the schedule, so let's do that. All right. All right, I'll bring up my face while I'm switching over. We haven't done Spell Rogue just because things had conspired against us. We could do Spell Rogue. It is the game we are shortest on backlog of. Let me look at the backlog really quickly here. Yeah, we have a lot of Ring of Pain. Spell Rogue's a little light. Okay, maybe we do some Spell Rogue. I can get down with that. Give me one moment here to shuffle things around. What day is today? It's the 2nd. It's currently nearly 12. It's around 12:15. There we go. Come in here. Edit this. Customization. All right. All right, chat. Let's switch chat over real quick. There we go. Should be back again. And YouTube, I'll see you guys on the far side.